no secret that at one point or one time or another, each of us have been in need of an emotional escape. There are many people who will hear this session, this podcast, on this topic that we're going to share with you today, who are in need, who are desperately in need of an emotional escape. And so we want to admonish you today. We want to admonish you today to pull the trigger. We're going to get into that topic today. I am your host, Dr. Lydia Michelle Young. I'm here with my co-host, mentor, formation life coach, Janine Nicole is in the building. And we are really appreciative to those of you who are tuning in, who are listening, who are applying the words, the metaphors, the ideas, the knowledge, the wisdom. You're applying to your life, to your daily life, what we are sharing with you here at Sweet Fire, the podcast. Today is Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. We always refer to Wednesday as midweek refreshing fire, where we are here to share something with you that would ignite you, that would make things more afresh in your life, a newness in your life. So we're here to do that, to remind you of your words that will hopefully change your life, not just to carry you through the week, but to change your life for the rest of your life. Again, our topic for today is pull the trigger. Come on, Janine Nicole, jump in on that. Jump in on that.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, if you've lived any kind of time, had any kind of experience, any kind of relational experience, not all of the relationships, the relational encounters have been pleasant. There's been some of those relational experiences, relational encounters to where we have had to make that conscious decision to pull the trigger. Because there was something taking place in that relationship that didn't really meet, our emotional need at that time. It was something that was lacking. So we had to walk away. We had to pull that trigger. So definitely looking forward to really diving into this topic of discussion this evening. Again, I think it's one of those discussions that many all over the world are going to be able to relate to.
Absolutely. So, we've been talking for weeks, several weeks, sharing on addictive relationships, toxic relationships. And we've shared some key terms, some key ideas to help those of you who found yourself in the burning building. That's our metaphor for a relationship, which is toxic, a relationship that's just not working. Mm-hmm. You find yourself drawn back to that person and you're experiencing the same cycle, that same cycle of abuse, the same cycle of being mistreated. And we're going to talk about that and get into that as well. But that's where we've been in this particular series, is talking about the addictive relationships and what that burning building looks like. That relationship, the burning building relationship, how it goes up in flames. There's nothing left but rubble. And many people stay in those types of relationships. Many people leave. They're able to escape and they start a healing process. And then they get that phone call, the late night phone call, the text message. They run into that person. And then they fall right back into the same cycle. We've been talking about that. Actually, this is going to be, we'll dip and dab in this area as time goes on, but we're going to finalize series 5 and jump into another topic in which we'll introduce that to you toward the end of this session. But we've been talking about that. You know what the problem is too many people, or what we want to help you to do today is to accept the reality that the relationship cannot be fixed. The relationship cannot be fixed. brought this idea up. I think it was in our last week's session where I was talking about, if I'm broken, how can I hold you up?
Right.
If I'm broken, how can I hold my partner up? My, supposed to be boyfriend, whoever it is. How can a broken person hold someone else up?
Right.
Come on, jump in.
Right. Absolutely. And like you was last week, we did touch on that. Two broken people, it's impossible for two broken people who are in need of healing to be able to be that, that solid foundation, that firm foundation for another one. Both broken pieces, they need a solid foundation to stand on. And that solid foundation, it's only made possible, if that person has gone through the healing process to receive all the elements needed to be made whole.
Right.
So it's just fundamentally impossible for two broken people to have a successful relationship where one is able to be the solid foundation for the other and vice versa. It's just impossible. And you come to a point in life to where if you're in a toxic relationship, if there's any toxicity in your life, whatsoever, it doesn't even have to be a toxic relationship. If you're involved in anything that's producing toxins in your life, you have to get to that point. Old folks say you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. You have to get to that point in life to where you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, because you realize that toxicity is not producing what you need to be made whole. That toxicity is adding poison to your life. That toxicity is adding pollutants to your life. And that toxicity is going to eventually take you out. And a lot of people have made their escape, out of that burning building. But then, a travesty hits, devastation hits, something hits in their life to where they find themselves not even glancing back, but they find themselves turning completely all the way around and walking back into the burning building. And like we've touched on in weeks past, and unfortunately, many have lost their life with returning back to that burning building that they made their escape out of. So we're here on this evening to let you know it's not worth it. If you have exited the burning building, stay out.
That's it. Thank you for sharing that. If you have made your exit, if you've been fortunate enough to make your exit, to make your escape, stay out.
Yeah.
Absolutely stay out. And we also have said over the weeks, leave so you can live. So accept the reality. The relationship cannot be fixed. If that's the kind of situation you're in, it cannot be fixed. Sometimes we have to come to that realization. Sometimes we have to come to that point where we accept the reality. Accept the reality and pull the trigger. What does that mean? Pull the trigger. What we're saying here is make a definitive decision. Stop it with the hesitation. Stop with the lingering choices. Stop. Save your life.
Right.
Save your life. The life of your children. Save your emotions. Save yourself and stop hesitating. So make a final decisive move. This is your decisive moment to make a move, an irreversible move, so you can live. Stop stepping back. Right. Stop stepping back. Don't step backwards.
Right.
Come on, jump in.
Yeah. And you said something very key, facing the reality that it's over. Facing that reality that it's over. And that's a hard reality to face.
Right.
That is a hard reality to face, especially if you've been involved for, a length of time with that person. You've invested your time, your energy, your finances. Families have come together. That is a hard reality to face. But guess what? It's a reality that needs to be, faced. If you really want to make your escape because you have awakened to your worth. You've awakened to your value. You've awakened to the treasure, the jewel that you truly are. It's an uncomfortable reality, and many of us have, been in relationships where we have had to face that hard reality. No matter, how much love we felt for that other person, the time that we spent with the other person, we've had to face that hard reality that it is over and it is time to pull the trigger.
It's time to pull the trigger. That's an extremely difficult place to be. It is. We're not saying, it's going to be easy.
Right.
Oh, it's hard, as you all may know. It's extremely difficult experience in my life where I had to pull the trigger.
Right.
And in order for me to survive that and not take my own life, begging for someone to run me over in the middle of the street. Now, this is true. I'm telling you, I'm giving you some facts about a little bit about my personal experience. A broken young lady, a broken person, shattered inside, internally, just damaged. I had to create a place in my closet, go there and lay there different times throughout the day and cry out to God to get the healing that I needed. I did it for months because there was nowhere else for me to go.
Right.
I was mangled. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
I was mangled. And so, we have to make the definitive, decision. And then, that's starting your healing process. When you make up in your mind that I'm never stepping back, starting your healing process when you say, I will not step backwards, but you're going to get your emotional escape. You're going to escape the mistreatment. You're going to escape name bashing, escape the physical abuse, financial manipulation. You may have some withdrawals, but you're escaping someone else controlling your life, the disrespect, the criticisms. Come on, jump in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I know for me, my personal experiences have had to face some hard realities in life, and realize that, they're not worth me.
Right.
They're not worth me. They're not worth my time. They're not worth my energy. They don't see my worth. They don't know my worth. And I had to pull the trigger. I've had to pull the trigger a time or two, 3, 4 times. I've had to utilize that, and it's not, being hard or harsh, but it's making a bold decision, a bold choice in life. Because when you wake up to your worth, when you wake up to your value, when you wake up to the truth that you are worth more than they've tried to make you believe, you will pull that trigger without hesitation.
Right.
And you won't even have the desire to go backwards.
Right.
There's not one relationship that I have the desire to go backwards. Why? Because I have awakened to my worth, and I'm still awakening to the woman that I know I am. And that's somebody out there right now. You're tuning in to this episode. Awaken to your worth. Awaken to the truth of who you really are. You are a jewel. You are a diamond. You are precious. You are a treasure. You have a lot to offer. And it's time for you to face that hard reality and pull that trigger.
Pull that trigger. And while you were sharing, Coach Janine, while you were sharing, I was sensing that there are many, many people who are listening, and even in the other countries who tune in to Sweet Fire, the podcast. Many are walking around on eggshells because of that person's mood swings.
Right.
They unpredictable. Right. Even though you know what they're capable of, or you imagine because of the things that you've gone to with the physical abuse, with all the different things that you have experienced with that person, the silent treatment. you don't know what's really on their mind, but the way they look at you, they're piercing you with their eyes. You're walking around on eggshells because of their moods, swinging back and forth, up and down, in and out. You're living in fear. You're living in fear. Fear for your life. Because you've been threatened. If you leave me, I'll do this, I'll do that. And so what our goal here today, our goal today is to help you to regain, help you to reclaim your personal power, help you to reclaim your worth. As we get ready to close out this session, come on.
Yeah.
Just some final words.
Absolutely. Again, we can't say it enough. You are worth fighting for. You are worth fighting for. For that one right now tuning in and tears are falling down your face because this is penetrating. This is hitting home for you. This is hitting the core of your heart. You are worth fighting for. They're never going to realize your worth. They're never going to see your value. Pull the trigger, make that tough choice, that tough decision on this evening and pull the trigger and do not go backwards. Stay moving forward to your destiny.
Move forward to your destiny. Again, we appreciate you for tuning in. Pull the trigger. One more time. Say it with me. Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger. We're closing out this series, although from time to time we'll tap into, the ideas of what we've shared in this particular series. But join us next week as we launch a new series, Sexual Demons. A new series coming, Sexual Demons. Peace be to you. Peace be to your house, and peace be to all you